Uh, man, I'm just sitting here reminiscing, man. God damn. I remember so much. I ain't gonna lie, guys. I ran through a lot of women in my 20s. I ran through. I mean, man, I had nicknames, bruh. They used to call me Usher, LL Cool J, Wanye from Boys to Men, Wanye Morris, right? I've been called Aunt, some R&B singer. I was called a lot of things, man, when I was younger, bro. Definitely I definitely had women who had crushes on me. I mean, I probably didn't tell you guys, but yeah, I was a very good-looking dude at one point in my life, in my 20s. That's when I got the most sex. I think nowadays, if I was on Tinder or Bumble, I probably would do very well because I was up there. I think as a young guy, at one point, I was a eight in looks for a black man, arguably a seven. Okay, I could have been a seven, but I definitely was running through women, and I had some of the best times at the Glass Cat where I used to work in San Francisco. That place been closed for years. I don't know if it opened back up, but um, all I remember is just having a very, very good time as a young man in my 20s going through women like it was a man. I tell you, I was a very good looking dude. I was so good looking. Well, I mean, I wasn't. I can't believe. I mean, like I wasn't like a, a giga Tyrone or something like that. I wasn't a 10 out of 10 because I would have got way more sex. And plus my height. I've been 5'9". Okay, I've been 5'9" my whole entire life. You know, even when I came out of the womb, I was 5'9". Okay, so I mean, just to let you guys know a little bit more about my past as a younger man. I was running through women like it was nothing. Now, was I sleeping with dime pieces? Nah, hell no, I wasn't. But women from like five, sixes, and sevens all fucking goddamn day. Okay, all day long. It was one point in my life where I slept with two women in the same fucking day. Yes, two women. I think one was like 30 and the other one was like around. She was a cougar. She was like 40 and shit, but she looked very good for her age. She had a nice big ass. Okay, I was superior to her in the face. 'Cause she was half white, half Filipina, but she wasn't really that attractive in the face. I remember her. She was a cougar. Okay, boy, I had my share of the cougars when I was younger. Boy. Cougars came after me all day long. Okay, all day long. You know, it's not like what it used to be. Even if I drop like a ton of fat off my body, bruh, still, still not like what it used to be. The face don't hold together like it used to. You see what I'm saying? Age takes away looks, man. You know, age takes away looks. And it's like, you know, I had my chance. I had my chance to be good looking. Hey, at least I had, a chance to be handsome. Like a lot of guys in this world, man, they never had a chance to be handsome. or good looking. They never had a chance. They never was good looking. There was a lot of guys been in like incel or sub five their whole entire life. You see what I'm saying? They never got to experience what it's like to sleep with a bunch of women. I did. You see what I'm saying? And yeah, glass cat all fucking goddamn day, man. Um, the date market back before the date naps, man, was competitive. You see what I'm saying? I lost to a lot of dudes out there. When I was younger, I slept with women that were sevens, but I couldn't keep them. Competitive. It was competitive back then, man. You see what I'm saying? That shit was competitive back then. Now it's way more competitive, and now I'm older, and I got gray on my beard. I gotten older, and I thought in my head like, damn, wait a minute. Maybe because I'm getting old. That's the reason I'm not getting a whole lot of women. No, it's not that, bruh. It's these fucking dating apps, man. Before the dating apps, it was so easy to get laid. No fucking goddamn joke. It was easy. It was so easy to get laid. You feel me? It was like it was like drinking water, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like you go to the fountain and get some fucking water from the you know what I mean? Like that's how easy it was to get laid, especially going to a bar or working inside of a bar. I was coming out bored. I was wearing pussy out, man. I went through Hispanic, Asian. Okay, I took a gang of women home from the club. Now, did I take as many as Tyrone or Chad? Nah. But bruh, I was pulling them from the glass cat where I used to work. I was going through them. I had a female that used to just come over and suck my dick. That was good. That was a good fucking life, bruh. And she knew how to suck dick good, even though she had braces and shit. You know, I was scared of those braces, but she still, man, she knew how to suck a dick. Her name was Carmina, or something like that. You know, my God, she knew how to suck a dick. I was about to bust nuts within the first 5 minutes of her sucking it. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm about to bust a nut. She did not like me busting nut in her mouth. She used to always, when I was, when I used to about to come, she used to pull out. She used to like take her fucking mouth off my dick and shit. You know, but a couple of times I came in her mouth and she moved out of the way and she was like, "Oh shit." She was like, she looked at me like, "Oh, he came in my mouth." She didn't like the. I guess she didn't like the taste of cum or something like that. But those were the good days, man. Good days, good days, good days. I enjoyed my time. Um, it wasn't easy to get dances, 'cause I used to go to like salsa clubs and shit, and like it wasn't hard to get a dance from a female from me. Good looking dude, bro. I had dates. I had a life. I had a good life. It was a good life, man. You know, um, I had a normal dating life. I had a date basically every weekend. And I think if I could go back into time and I was a little bit more mature, I probably would have fucked more bitches. But I was 20 something years old. I was very immature, 22, 23 years old. Just didn't know how to work game at that time because I was just using my looks to get by. I got a secret. I want to tell you guys something, you know, and I just said it. I just said my secret, but I was using my looks just to get by in my 20s. I was using my looks. I was a looker. I was a good looking dude, man. That's why to this day, when I lose the body fat percentage, women still look at me. They, oh, good looking older dude. I was surprised and shocked that I was dating a 19-year-old chick when I dropped all that body fat off my face, man. I mean, when I dropped all that fat off my face, man, I was ripped, chiseled, working out at the gym, taking steroids, looking young again. You know what I'm saying? I was going out to bars and clubs. I was making out with women again. You know, it wasn't as attractive as they used to be. You know, when you get older, it's just not like what it used to be. Every year that goes by, it just gets worse and worse and worse. You lose more hair. You know, it gets worse and worse, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a really good life. You know, good being young. 22, 23 years old, 25. Dude, those are the golden fucking years. I had everything going my way, man. When I got with a female and I sunk my teeth in her, she was mine, bruh. She was mine. I had females that had crushes on me in high school and I didn't even know it. I had females calling me Usher in high school. That's why I used to hear it all the time. Usher, 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 Usher Raymond. Lead the one I'm with, start a new relationship. That's how everybody used to call me, like men and women. No homo. No homo with the men, but you know, I used to be called Usher, uh, on bended knee, Wanye Morris, LL Cool J, Avant, all these like singers and shit, man. I'm like, what the motherfuckers calling me that shit? And you know what? It got to my head because I one day I went to to the store and I looked at Usher's like album cover. Back in the day, albums were still, CD covers were still, and CDs were still popular back then, right? And I looked at the CD color and I looked at his eye area and I was like, man, I might look at him. I might look like him a little bit. I don't see a whole. I don't look at him. I don't look like him a whole lot, and I definitely don't look like him now that I put up all this goddamn weight. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I can see that I looked a little bit like Usher back in the day. But even my sister called me the other day. She was just like, "Yeah, I remember this girl saying that you were so fine in high school, and you looked like Usher." That's what my sister was saying to me. That this girl had a crush on me. You know what I'm saying? And I remember that girl. She had glasses, but she was overweight. That's the reason why I never got with her. She used to always be trying to give me hugs and stuff. I got, man, when I was, bruh, I had crushes in high school. Okay, I didn't know that they were crushes. Though. I didn't know. I didn't step. I was too immature. I was just there chasing the wrong type of women, I guess. And I had these women that were below me in looks liking me. See, I always had females that were below me in looks. That's why I used to ignore them because I had better options in high school. You see what I'm saying? And when I really got like I started getting more dates was when I got buff, and I think it was when I was 17. When I started putting on muscle. You see what I'm saying? I was bench pressing 225, 250 in high school. You know what I'm saying? Hella strong and shit. And I was with the other buff guys, and rest in peace to this one other buff guy that got killed. Me and him was the buffest dude in school, and this guy got killed. I don't know if it was a drug deal or something like that, but they found his body hanging over the rail and in in the schoolyard by the cafeteria. I used to go to McClymonds in Oakland, and they killed him. I was like, damn, my buff twin gone, bruh. I'm like, fuck, cause he used to walk by me all the time. He used to be like, man, you ain't swole. You ain't swole. I was like, yeah, man. I used to laugh and shit and keep it moving down the hallway and shit. Cause me and him, man, we was the most biggest dudes in school, man. He had big arms. I had big arms. No, it was another guy too that was buff too, man. It was another guy. I remember him. It was another guy. He was taller, and he had swells. You see what I'm saying? He was buff and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was three buff dudes in the school, bro. We were both, all three of us was like the biggest dudes in school and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I had women that had crushes on me. Even though I was kind of like dressing weird and shit, I used to dress like a Hauser. You know what I'm saying? I had big ass pants and shit. You know what I'm saying? Big giant pants. I basically was dressing like a Mexican in high school. You see what I'm saying? But I wanted to dress like that, man, because I saw all the break dancers and stuff at my other school dressed like that. You see what I'm saying? So I started buying clothes that were big. You know what I'm saying? But I think I was just too immature to step to some of these females. I could have gotten more pussy when I was younger. When I think about it, because as a top tier normie, you still gotta have game. Especially there was no social media, bro. It was like 1990s, 98. No, it was further back in that. It was like 95, around when Tupac got killed. I was still at McClymonds High School when he got killed back in, you know, 95, 96. He got killed in 96. And then I was chasing after Hispanic women. I was chasing after black women. I was chasing after Asian women. I was chasing after white women. It didn't matter, bro. I was banging one at a time. One at a fucking time, just banging, bang, 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 bang. Just tearing pussy up. Let me get some water. It was some good days, man. With some real good days. Ugh, I really didn't get no water. I got alcohol. I was gonna get some water, but I got some alcohol instead. But I wish I could go back to those days, bro. Kelcat would have did good on Tinder. I think the 20-something-year-old Kelcat would have did good on Twitter. I mean, Tinder. I mean, and Twitter too. You know, I think I would have. Yeah, actually, I would have did good because when Facebook came out, I was still very young, and I was around 26, 27 years old, and I was still pulling women off Facebook. Like, there's been times where my girlfriend was like sleep upstairs, and I was talking to a chick, on Facebook, and she told me to come over to her house, and this is where I was in like a, I was in for a rude awakening. I was in for a rude awakening, and I went over to her house, and she was bigger than me, bro. What the fuck? I went over to her house, and she was bigger than me, man. I was like, God damn, but I hit it though, man, because you a horny young dude. I hit it, but I just didn't like I didn't like you know what I'm saying. But let me tell you, when I went over to her house, man, I remember her sucking dick and shit. You know what I'm saying, busting nuts, all kinds of nuts. You know, and I never forget that time, bro. And I had women that liked me, bro. You know what I'm saying. When I was with my girlfriend of 12 years on and off, me and her, we went to the same boxing gym over there in Walnut Creek. It was called LA Boxing, right? And um, there were women there that liked me, and I was around 30, okay? And I even like start talking to some of them behind my girlfriend's back. I remember this big booty Italian girl. Oh, no, no, she was from like the Middle East or something like that. Her name was, what was her name? Fuck, I can't remember her name, but she was a Middle Eastern girl. She had a big, huge ass, bro. She was huge. Damn. Then she had a boyfriend that she was seeing, and I had my girlfriend that I was seeing. And she knew that I had a girlfriend, and I knew she had a boyfriend, but we still talked on Facebook. We still was flirting with each other on Facebook. Okay. Good looking motherfucker, even at 30 years old, around that age. You see what I'm saying? And after that, I say after 30, it was just worse and worse and worse every year that went by. And it's still getting worse and worse and worse and worse, bro. It. I mean, being good looking, bro, you don't have to work hard to get in the woman's pants. Take it from me. I was a very good looking dude in my 20s. Good looking motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? And my girlfriend's friends used to come over and they used to look at me and they used to look at me flirting with me and shit. I remember my girlfriend's like friend, her name was Jamie, and I wanted to fuck her so bad, and I know she wanted me, and I wanted her to so bad, man, because she kept flirting with me, looking at me certain ways and stuff, kept looking at me. You know, she wasn't as pretty in the face as my girlfriend, because my girlfriend, she was all face. She didn't have a whole lot of body, but she had face, and that's what I was attracted to. Those super thick shrimp lips. You see what I'm saying? That the Filipino women be having and shit. Because she was Filipina. And she had these big, thick, juicy, nice, melon lips that I used to love to kiss over and over and over. And oh, I could never get tired of kissing her, but because she had them big lips. And she used to move her lips around. And I used to like ask her, like, well, how come you always move your lips around? Because she used to say, like, because my lips are heavy and I move them around just to adjust them. And I started laughing and shit because she had these big giant black woman lips. You see what I'm saying? That's what I like, man. She just didn't have no ass and her titties were kind of saggy. So that was two things that I didn't really like. But she had nice skin tone though. You see what I'm saying? But I definitely wore her pussy out. I fucked her at least over, dude, over the 12-year time. I must have had sex with her at least 1,000 times. And I told you that um, I wasn't really faithful to her. I cheated on her at least 50 times within that 12-year period. And I told you I've been with the rainbow. I've been with all sorts of women, black women, white women, Hispanic, Asian women. I'm just telling you guys. Uh, I'm just telling you guys that just joined my subscriber base. Okay, because I don't told these stories over and over again in my past videos. I'm just telling you guys again. And I told you guys about the girl named Gwen. She was the best fucking girl that I have fucking ever pulled in my life. She had everything. We talking about ass, titties, face. She was a 7.5. She had these big jumbo titties. She was a girl. She was mixed with black and white. She had these big jumbo titties. Holy cow! Holy cow! Holy smokes! And she had two kids though. But I used to come over and get into the bed with her at night. Man, we used to watch movies and stuff. I remember watching Kill Bill with her and shit at night. I remember fucking there, and the kids kept like knocking on the door. I used to hate that shit. But she was very good looking, bruh. She was the best that I could have done. That I could have did. But too bad I couldn't keep her because her boyfriend or her husband stepped back into the picture or something like that. And he was more superior to me in looks. He was taller, and the guy was like light skinned or something like that. Um, had a bigger skull, bigger hands, bigger feet. He was just more superior to me. But I had a better. I remember seeing the picture of him. He had better hands, feet, and like height. But I had a better face than him, and I had a better chiseled body than him because at that time I was chiseled at like at least 10% body fat, and I was doing capoeira all the time. So I was I was a very good shape. Very good shape. Six pack abs, like rippled, 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 rippled. We talking about like ripped up. You see what I'm saying? Hell no, I ain't never been with no trans. What the fuck you talking about, bro? That's disgusting. That's gay. Nah. But I used to have gay dudes hit on me all the time. I remember when I was young, dude. I got hit on by this gay dude by the bus stop, and this motherfucker walked over to me and said, have you ever been with a gay man? And I walked away. I was like, what the fuck you talking about, bruh? Fuck off from me, man. I hope you don't got nothing against gay men. I was like, what the fuck out of here, bruh? Get the fuck. I just walked away, bruh. I was like, man, get the fuck out of here, bruh. I was disturbed. I was upset, bruh. So I walked across the street and I went to the other bus stop and I took the other bus home. Cause that motherfucker, he was standing there with a fucking umbrella trying to talk to me, bro. I done had a lot of gay men try to hit on me, man. They don't do it no more, like not like they used to. But cause I don't really go to bars and clubs and shit. And plus, nigga getting old and shit. Looks ain't like what they used to be. Now, let me tell you, I can bring that some of that back if I drop the body fat percentage, right? And I can bring some of them looks back, but it's still not like what it was. Okay. And when I drop the body fat percentage, if for some reason I attract females older than me and females around my age, and yeah, a few youngins too. You ain't lying, bro. You can pull the youngins when you bring that body fat percentage down. If you're lean cut, shredded, you know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna lie. I did go out with that one Asian chick. I was 19 years old, so yeah. So those are the good old days, man. Those were the good old days, and I remember, you know, just having a full head of hair. I remember always having my hair in waves. I used to always brush my hair all the time to bring them waves in. I used to wear like wave caps at night just to keep my waves coming in, popping in and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I used to put like cream on my face to make my skin look more clear. You see what I'm saying? And those are good days, bro. But as I got older, I just realized, like, I started getting more no's than usual from young women, you know, and I was just like, oh shit, man. I know I partied my ass off through my 20s. Um, Even when I was 27, 28, 29, 30, I was just like a really, really big party animal. So that's why when motherfuckers say, well, why you in monk mode and why you doing this? But I've been through it. I done had my chances. I done been with a lot of women. I did it all. It's nothing new. I don't have all them years of partying, I don't have nothing from it. So I'd be damned to go another decade just fucking off time like I did in my 20s and my 30s. You see what I'm saying? So I've been through a lot of women. I've been through pussy. Yeah, I miss pussy and stuff like that. You know, I miss fucking. I miss dating and shit like that. But it's not like what it used to be, bro. There's a lot more ghosting nowadays, man. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that, man, my looks ain't gonna be here forever. Get that bread right, and you'll be able to attract young women all the time as an older man in his 40s and 50s. A lot of guys, the reason why, they not getting women nowadays because they're old and broke, and those two don't mix. Being in your 40s and being broke, those two don't mix. That's the reason why men struggle nowadays too. That's another reason why. It's not just because there's too many men to compete with. There's a lot of men that really wasted time in their 20s and 30s like I did, and now they don't have any money. Getting to their 40s and stuff, they don't have any money. They don't have no stability. So they can't even leave the U.S. You see what I'm saying? Because they wasted their time, chasing women. That's what I did, man. I chased a lot of women. That's what I did, man. We talking about, if me and my Chad friend could go back at the time, I'll be right there with him, bruh. I'll be right there with him. You see what I'm saying? If me and him could go back at the time, maybe he would do better than me still, but I'll be right there, right up under him. You see what I'm saying? You know, my Chad friend, that's a Arabic Chad friend. He guy's like a fucking 9 out of 10 in looks. Okay, he bangs so many women. You know what I'm saying? Like if I could take the younger me and bring him into the future, you know, right now I probably could hang with him. You know, but yeah, I was that motherfucker that got lucky. on occasions from clubs and stuff, taking women to hotels and stuff and banging them. I did it so many times though. It was just like it was normal. But now I get to my 40s, I'm like the fun is fucking over, bro. Time for monk mode. Time for getting your bread straight because you ain't got your bread straight yet. Yeah, you won one jackpot. That's not enough. You still need retirement funds. $50,000 is not enough for retirement funds. I'm sorry. We need another jackpot. It's not enough to escape the matrix. Okay, that's what's gonna be left after I get that 100,000 in my pocket. You see what I'm saying? So then I gotta, people say, well, how come you gotta spend 50,000? Well, first, dude, I gotta get a brand new car, right? And then I gotta travel across the U.S., right? I gotta move my shit across the U.S. to a cheaper house. So after I get done with all that moving and buying a new car, because I'm gonna drive across the U.S., the gas money and stuff like that. After I get done with that, bro, I'm gonna have about 50 grand. And I gotta pay off my car. I still haven't paid off that. I gotta pay off a lot of shit. So yeah, 50 grand gone. 50 grand pocketed. Okay. And that's enough to live off my money and get another jackpot. But you gotta understand that I went through banging a lot of women in my life. I say about 100 women within a 10-year period. That's amateur shit. That's nothing compared to Tyrone. Tyrone, he bang 100 women in a month. Well, not that I can't say 100. I say he probably bang about 100 women in about 6 months. You see what I'm saying? Tyrone go through about 200 women a year. So that's nothing. That's nothing, bro. 100 women in 10 years, that's nothing. Anyway, I got to end the video, man, because I got to keep this battery going. You guys have a good night, man. Just wanted to tell you guys about my life, and my past life, and that's why when I'm like, when motherfuckers call me sub five, I'm like, bruh, I done had so much pussy. My God, the only thing that brings me to sub five is my weight. That's about it. I'm gonna put on a bunch of weight, then I'll be sub five. Other than that, oh no, had too much pussy, bruh. Had too much pussy. But I gotta go. You guys have a good night. Peace out. Take care and bless.